What if I told you that your biggest enemy isn't the world, it's the voice inside your own mind? Every day, thousands of negative thoughts quietly steal your confidence, your peace, and your happiness. But the Stoics discovered a powerful way to stop negativity from controlling your life. In this video, you'll learn timeless techniques to train your mind, silence negative thoughts, and become mentally unshakable. Stay until the end, because one simple Stoic exercise could change the way you think forever. Why negative thoughts control your life? Have you ever noticed how one negative thought can completely change your mood? You wake up feeling motivated, but then your mind starts whispering, what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if people judge me? Within minutes, your confidence begins to disappear. The worst part is that most of these thoughts are not facts. They're just fears. The Stoic philosophers understood this thousands of years ago. They believed that the greatest battle you'll ever fight is not against other people, but against your own mind. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, faced wars, betrayal, and enormous pressure. Yet he refused to let negative thoughts control his actions. He knew that peace doesn't come from changing the world. It comes from mastering your own mind. The truth is, your brain is designed to notice danger. Long ago, this helped humans survive. But today, that same survival instinct often fills our minds with fear, self-doubt, overthinking, and anxiety, even when there's no real threat. That's why you keep replaying past mistakes, worrying about the future, or imagining the worst-case scenario. Your mind thinks it's protecting you, but it's actually stealing your peace. The good news is this. You don't have to believe every thought that enters your mind. Thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky. They come and they go. You don't have to chase them or let them control your life. The moment you stop believing every negative thought, you begin to take back control. And that's exactly what the Stoics wanted to teach us. In the next part, you'll discover the powerful Stoic method to ignore negative thoughts and build a calm, disciplined, and unshakable mind. The Stoic method to ignore negative thoughts. So, how do the Stoics deal with negative thoughts? The first lesson is simple but powerful. You are not your thoughts. Just because a thought appears in your mind doesn't mean it's true. Your mind creates thousands of thoughts every day, but you don't have to believe every single one. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that events don't control your life. Your interpretation of those events does. Imagine you make a small mistake at work. One person thinks, I'm a failure. Another thinks, it's just one mistake. I'll learn from it. The situation is exactly the same, but the mindset is completely different. This is the Stoic way of thinking. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That one question shifts your focus from fear to growth. Another powerful Stoic habit is to pause before reacting. When a negative thought appears, don't fight it. Don't panic. Simply notice it and ask yourself, is this thought based on facts, or is it just my fear talking? Most of the time, you'll realize that your mind is creating problems that don't even exist. The more you practice this, the weaker negative thoughts become. They may still appear, but they will no longer have the power to control your emotions. In the next part, I'll show you simple daily Stoic habits that can train your mind to stay calm, focused, and mentally strong. Daily Stoic habits to train your mind. Training your mind doesn't happen overnight. Just like building a strong body requires daily exercise, building a strong mind requires daily practice. The first habit is to start your morning with intention. Before checking your phone or social media, spend just a few minutes in silence. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? This simple question helps you take control of your mindset before the world influences it. The second habit is journaling. Marcus Aurelius wrote down his thoughts every day. He didn't write to impress anyone. He wrote to understand himself. When you put your worries on paper, they often become much smaller than they seemed inside your head. Another powerful Stoic habit is practicing gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, take a moment to appreciate what you already have. Gratitude shifts your attention from problems to possibilities. making it much harder for negative thoughts to take over. Finally, learn to protect your mind. Not every opinion deserves your attention, and not every negative comment deserves a response. The more you focus on your purpose instead of other people's opinions, the stronger your mind becomes. Remember, mental strength isn't about never having negative thoughts. It's about refusing to let those thoughts control your actions. Every day you practice these habits, you become calmer, wiser, and more resilient. In the final part, we'll discover how to become mentally unbreakable using the timeless wisdom of the Stoics. Become mentally unbreakable. By now, you've learned an important truth. Negative thoughts are a part of life, but they don't have to control your life. No one, not even the Stoic philosophers, lived without fear, stress, or self-doubt. The difference was that they refused to let those emotions make their decisions. Every time you choose peace over panic, courage over fear, and wisdom over impulse, you become stronger. Mental strength isn't built in one day. It's built one choice at a time. Remember, your mind is like a garden. If you constantly feed it fear, doubt, and negativity, that's exactly what will grow. But if you feed it discipline, gratitude, and purpose, your life will begin to change from the inside out. The next time a negative thought appears, don't fight it and don't believe it immediately. Simply observe it, let it pass, and focus on what you can actually control. That's the true Stoic way. At the end of the day, happiness doesn't come from having a perfect life. It comes from having a peaceful mind. And when you learn to master your mind, no challenge, no criticism, and no setback can truly break you. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more timeless Stoic wisdom that will help you build a calmer, stronger, and more disciplined life. Remember, you can't always control your thoughts, but you can always control your response to them. And that is where true freedom begins. See you in the next video. Stay strong, stay calm, and keep growing.